Alright, I'm doing a 30-day sober challenge. I don't know why I didn't start on January 1st in terms of vlogging, but I'm going to start today. This is the 5th day. 5 days already. I feel good. I feel really good. Waking up is a lot of fun. It's going to sleep is fun. And you know what? It's not as bad, but it's really, really early. I DJ'd last night.
All right, yeah.
But it was a quiet day, so it wasn't too bad. Tonight is going to be a challenge because we're at door 55 and the energy is really high, and people tend to offer you drinks, especially if they're having a good time. They like music you're playing, if they're requesting it, blah blah blah. But 30 days to start. Let's see how long I can go even after that. The whole plan is to reduce consumption altogether and just live a better life, at least for me. It's not for everybody, but I think it's a good idea for me. So I'll keep you posted and see how this 30 days go. Maybe I'll even lose some weight if I'm lucky.
We're at door 55, the first night, the first Friday of the new year. We're on the sober challenge. We're just getting started. Tony's here. Witness. He's got 2 beers. I got Virgin Caesar. Let's get it.
All right, day 6. This is the day after door 55. Just want to quickly just check in. It was all right. I had 4 waters, a Virgin Caesar. We still brought the energy. The first hour was a little bit rough, but you know what? By the end of the night, everybody else started to get drunk around me, so it was interesting to see that perspective. The girls were, wanting their Spanish music ASAP. I was just like, hold on. But I didn't realize until you see a sober mind what a drunk girl looks like when she's asking for reggaeton. I think is a sight in itself. But we brought the energy because we're bringing people music. That's what we do. What's interesting is this morning while I was driving to work, I didn't have a hangover, clear mind. I ended up passing a car on the 400, which was actually on its side. Now I thought, okay, well, that was kind of strange, but I noticed there was no emergency vehicles, no tow trucks, nothing, and I see another guy running towards the car, only to realize, hey, I think this happened right now. So I quickly personally pull over myself and start running towards the car, and guess what? The people were actually still in the car, trapped for this accident. So me and this other guy ended up pulling the 2 people out. Luckily, everybody's fine. It could have been a lot worse, I'm sure. They hit some black ice, and literally the car was on its side. Here's a picture of what it looked like. This was after the fact. Everybody was okay. So, as I was driving away, I just realized, like, wow, what if I was hungover? Maybe I would have not even noticed or not felt at least strong enough to even do anything or be of service or value. Anyway, it was super interesting for day 6. I'll keep you posted how the rest of this challenge is going. About to go to sleep on day 8 of the sober challenge. Today was really, really good, very, very productive. I took the day off from everywhere only to work the whole day at home, cleaning up all the rooms and the bathrooms and vacuuming and throwing out furniture with the help of my brother and stuff. It literally took 8 hours. I had to schedule breaks in there, and it was crazy. But I got some music in there and listened to some interviews along the way, and my mom was very happy. Me and her then sat and watched some old recorded Grammys and had a good time, had some dinner, and going well. I'm enjoying the process so far. Let's see how the rest of the week goes. This weekend we got a couple of parties and stuff with the family. That's going to be tough because my family really enjoys having some beers and stuff, and we love music, and that's always pairs really well. So this weekend's going to be tough, but so far so good. Here's a picture of me from Vegas. Do I still look clearly gained some more weight, and baby Aaron. What? Birthday. Got all this food though. Donna. Alright, so it's January 21st, 1 more week to go in the Sober Challenge. It's been going fantastic. I've enjoyed it. I've been dashing all the random drinks in my house just to not be tempted. Bye-bye.
Thank you.
This isn't, a lot of people have asked me, says, do you drink too much? Like, why are you doing this? I don't really understand. It's not necessarily the case. One of the reasons I wanted to test myself, and overall there's tons of health benefits, and you know what? It's already given me a bunch of perspective just on my consumption as it is, and just put more of a focus in terms of my future and put my priorities straight. So if there's something that you're thinking about doing, I highly suggest it. The first couple weeks I focused on just the no drinking part and focusing on those, you know, feelings and everything like that. I didn't want to put too much on my plate. So I introduced, you know, working out the last 2 weeks. I'm going to see how that process goes.
So we're at my favorite spot in Collin Hole. This is Big Slicks. We are less than a week left before the drinking challenge is done, although I might go for it. My boy Panda, my brother, is serving me up non-alcoholic beer. That's the first one I'm trying for the month. What do you think about non-alcoholic beers? Can you do it?
No. I think it's a waste of time. Extra carbs that nobody needs.
Let's taste it. Waste of time, extra carbs. Smells like beer, I think. It's gonna be a waste of time.
Another night DJing, and I broke. Alright, it's the last Sunday of the 30-day no drinking challenge. I can't believe the month is already flown by. I was DJing last night, and I've also realized this month I have fought with so many women about reggaeton music. There's never enough. There really is never enough, even though we've played it over and over again. With that being said, I actually went to bed last night and I had a nightmare. It was a nightmare that I actually drank and I lost to the challenge. And I woke up this morning, I was like, oh, did I drink? And it's like, oh yeah, I didn't. Okay, not bad, not bad. All I know is I'm really enjoying the process. I'll let you know what the next few days, and this close. That's it. Sober January all done. I feel great. To be honest, it was once the steam started rolling after the first and second week, I was well on my way. You know, 30 days, 31 days doesn't seem a lot to go without alcohol. For a lot of people, it's not a big deal. But you know, if you're drinking fairly heavily once or twice a week for God knows how long you've been doing it, if you literally stop for 30 to 31 days, I promise you, you will see some profound changes in your life, because you know, some very important things happened to me. It really gave me some perspective on, you know, my consumption and just overall how my lifestyle was. Not necessarily a drinking problem, but definitely me in moderation. We weren't good buddies, and I've made myself do a bunch of dumb stuff. So waking up without regret was a great feeling. Just waking up without a hangover for 31 days. Can you say that for a lot of us? I don't know. That's a great feeling within itself. I had a lot more money in the bank. You know, I got to tackle some debts that I've had, because obviously not spending $60, even if it's once or twice a week, that's a lot of money. That shit adds up. I was more creative. I think I got a lot more done. I was just ready to go. You know, Silver Clips is getting started back again, bringing people music. We're doing fantastic. This is Bringing People Music headquarters, by the way. It's my home studio. We got MJ, we got the Beatles, got some other bands here. So this is where I like to work and just take some time to get creative. Also edit this video. You know, I found myself rewarding myself all the time for things that didn't require rewards. Like, oh, today was a tough shift. I think I need a beer or 2 or 5. And, you know, after the end of the challenge, I realized, like, you know, that's not important. I definitely am succeeding in terms of my career path, but not in the pace that I want it to be. So not only is the 30 days give me some perspective on what to focus at, I'm going to continue on for 3 months altogether, and maybe even 6. I don't know. If you don't think you drink a lot, you know, not a big deal, not a big problem. But this is for people who really want to maybe make a change and see what they feel like. You know what? Not a sip, not a touch, nothing. Sober, no no nothing, and I didn't smoke. I didn't do nothing. A lot of green tea, a lot of soda, and honestly, I feel great. I hope if you're thinking about doing something like this, just try it. Just try it. Give yourself 30 days and see how you feel. What can go wrong? Nothing. I'll tell you that. If it was a 30-day drinking challenge, everybody would be like, hey, I've been doing that for the last 15 years, so no biggie here. I'm now on to February for Fit February. I want by my birthday in July to be the most financially secure that I've ever felt and in the best physical shape I've ever been in my life. So that's the goal. Every month I want to give myself a new goal. I hope the video was fun for you and got to just hang out with me, and look forward to the end of February for Fit February results. Peace out.